What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hammerstag, and if there are three things that will always happen in 2020, first one, Donald Trump making some stupid statements on Twitter every day. Second, everybody will be affected by COVID-19. And three, Xiaomi will come out with a new flagship in 2020 every freaking day. And there isn't any different here because we have the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro. That is a mouthful over there, and do not be fooled by the name because this, I wouldn't say, is the full-on successor to the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. We're going to talk about it in a bit later, but what we have here is part of their Xiaomi Mi 10 series, part of their 10-year anniversary, and we have the Mi 10T Pro. Here in Malaysia, this one only sells at about 2,000 ringgit Malaysia, which is about 500 USD. If you find in other countries, it will go about maybe 600 to 700 euros. But here in Malaysia, for some reason, they are selling it super affordable. I wouldn't say super cheap, but super affordable for many of us here. And what we have here is the Cosmic Black, 128 gigs of storage and 8 gigs of UFS 3.1 storage, which is pretty insane. So here is the box, and as you can see here, we have that 108 megapixel ultra clear camera. Same sensor that's on all of the Xiaomi Mi 10 series, and it's pretty insane. So enough of talking, let's open this bad boy up and see what is inside. So here you get your case, which actually does look very nice. It's very soft. And then it does have that Xiaomi logo over here, and does have that finish to it, which is actually pretty cool. And like I said, this is part of the Xiaomi Mi 10 series. There's already a Xiaomi Mi 10, Mi 10 Pro, Mi 10 Ultra, Mi 10T, Mi 10T Pro. Probably there's still the Mi 10T Pro Max Ultra, maximum carnage kind of thing, because it's only 2 more months, and you know Xiaomi, they will always like to come out with new phones. So here is the phone, and let's just peel this off. And there we have it. This is the glass. Look at that. Very nice glass. It's Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the back and on the front as well. It has a very nice finish to it. It's very shiny, very premium feel. And it is pretty heavy, I would say, because it does have the 5000 milliamp battery, 108 megapixel camera over here, which is very insane. And to complement that 108 megapixel, we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide and also a macro shooter, 5 megapixel over there. So it's pretty insane what cameras they put on the back here. So talking about the cameras, yes, it does come with a 108 megapixel sensor, your ultra wide, and also comes with your macro shooter. This will be able to record at 8K as well. So if you do have those 8K TVs at home, you can take some shots with this, take some videos on this, and show it to your friends, show it off to your friends. But of course, you will definitely need a gimbal or some sort of stabilizer when recording at 8K. But it is pretty cool that you can record 8K footage with a smartphone like this. And on the front, they're giving us a very nice 20 megapixel sensor to shoot your photos, and it's located at the side over here. Alright, so here's the phone, and I've already set up everything I need to set up. And one thing I did notice over here is very interesting, because we've never done this in quite some time. It's something on my S10e. Here is a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. No in-display, surprisingly, but they do have their volume rocker here and your side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which again is very interesting. So if you just click on this, it will go into your menu, and let me see if you can scroll it. No, you can't scroll down. You can just only use this as your unlock and lock button. So not much variation over there. And sorry to disappoint you, but most of you who are wondering how did Xiaomi bring this down to 2,000 bucks, it's because they gave you an LCD screen. So for you guys who are there who want that LED screen, you will not be getting with the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro. This is why I said this is not the full-on successor to the Mi 10 Pro, which does have that LED screen. But what you're gonna get here is a 144 Hz of refresh rate, which is very crazy. So you can toggle this in your settings. Let's go on to there. So here is the refresh rate on the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro, and as you can see, you got 3 options. You got the 144 Hz, 90Hz and 60Hz. So you can choose which one depending on your usage, your battery consumption. And if you want to go all beast mode, crazy mode, god mode, you can go to 144Hz. So yes, you may be getting an LCD screen, but you know what? You can get 144Hz. This is like more for gaming kind of display. You don't get this even on the Samsung flagships, the Huawei, definitely not on the Apple products, not even on the OnePlus 8 Pro, but over here, the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro. So other reasons why I say that this is not the successor to the Mi 10 Pro is because it doesn't have that wireless charging. First of all, it doesn't have wireless charging, it doesn't have reverse wireless charging as well. You're not going to get any IP rating or whatsoever with this phone, so it's very hard to picture this where in the market it is. This is probably like where a company comes out to destroy the Poco F2 Pro, but it's funny because this company is the same company that did the Poco F2 Pro, and they just came out with this phone at the same price point as well. So I'm not sure where does this fit into a budget line or is it into a high-end line, because it does have a Snapdragon 865 on a device like this, and it confuses me why companies like Samsung, they cannot put a Snapdragon into their $1,000 flagship, but over here $500, 500 USD, you get a Snapdragon 865 with a 144Hz display, 108 megapixel sensor. This is pretty insane. As you can see here with the camera bump, it's pretty big as it would in 2020. You guys have seen the Note 20 Ultra, super huge camera bump. Over here as well, another huge camera bump, but this one, you know what, has a 108 megapixel sensor. So I'm going to take some shots with this, definitely show you guys if it's worth. And as you can see here, so many fingerprints around because it does have the glass bag. So you gotta slap on the case on this to protect this phone. So to be honest, there isn't much more to say about this phone. Where does it fit in again? This is the question for Xiaomi phones, because like I said, they do a lot of this kind of phones every time, and it's a bit confusing where does this phone line up in terms of their Xiaomi series, in terms of their whole Xiaomi product. It's a bit hard to say. But if you guys want an insane camera over here, this is probably very insane. You want to get a good camera, you want that amazing refresh rate at 144Hz, and if you're into gaming a lot, like you need the Snapdragon 865. Yes, this phone is very good for you guys. If you guys only want like good cameras, I don't think I would recommend this. You probably get a Pixel 4a or whatever, maybe even a OnePlus Nord. Or if you want something else with a more simple interface, the OnePlus Nord, the Google Pixel, again, those are very good phones, or even like the phones like the iPhone SE. But if you're into real hardcore gaming and you want some crazy shots, get the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro. This is a very good phone for you guys. So that is it. This is Dr. Hamid's Tech. This is a very simple unboxing for all you Xiaomi lovers out there, or those 108 megapixel 144Hz lovers out there. This is a video for you guys. So if you did enjoy this video, do click that like and smash that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. And also do follow me and my socials as well on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also here on YouTube at Dr. Hamid's Tech. So that is it. This is Dr. Hamid's Tech. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.